What's going on? Matt Savoca here from Awesemo.com, bringing you my top 3 plays on PrizePicks in the NBA for Friday, April 29th, 2022. Just a one-game slate. This Memphis-Minnesota series has been a doozy for both teams. A really exciting one. Back and forth, of course, that last-second game winner the last time we saw these two teams. A 229-point total. Memphis favored by just 1.5, and the Awesemo Sports betting model has the expected spread closer than that, within a point. These are two incredibly evenly matched teams, and I wouldn't be surprised if this series ended up going the distance. We've got top 3 plays for you on PrizePicks, who we are brought to you by every single day. Let's get into the action. My number 3 play over on PrizePicks, Morant over 25.5 points. I mean, this guy's just playing amazing basketball right now. We saw the game winner last time out. Since coming back, he's only played 6 games, actually since returning from that knee injury. He's averaging 22.2 points in 35 minutes of playing time, but he's actually hit the over on this in 50% of his games. Over the course of the season, though, which is much more representative of the kind of game we think he'll have tonight, he's hit the over in nearly 70% of his games. He's been pretty solid over the course of the series here. 22.5 points, 8.8 rebounds, 10.4 assists in 37 minutes, and hit the over in nearly 50% of his games. And the matchup against Utah still is a tough matchup, but one thing I've been harping on is that defense of Utah is not quite as strong as it was a year ago. They ended the season 13th in defensive rating and 13th in net rating. We've got Morant projected for 36.5 minutes, 9.5 rebounds, 7.5 assists, and most importantly, nearly 29.5 points in 2/3 of our latest simulations. Morant is going over this 25.5 point line. My second play over on PrizePicks, we're going to take another over. We're going to take another points over. D'Angelo Russell over 14.5 points. I think this is a fair line, but if you just look at the series, he's sitting at 13 points, 2.8 rebounds, 7.2 assists in 34 minutes of playing time. He's at the over in just 1 of 5 games. So I understand why people might be a little bit wary. Let's look at the season stats, though. 17.8 points per game in 31 minutes of playing time. So we think that the efficiency is going to even out eventually here. Memphis obviously is a very strong defense, 5th in defensive rating, 4th in net rating in their last 10 games of the regular season. Still, if you project 4 more minutes than his season average, which we do tonight for Russell, 35.5 minutes is not an unreasonable expectation. I really think he goes over, and that's exactly what we're seeing in our latest simulations. His median projection in points is actually over 18.5 points, well over that 14.5 line. In 80% of our simulations, in 4 out of every 5 of our sims, D'Angelo Russell is going over this 14.5 line. Now, before we go into my final play, my number 1 play on PrizePicks for this Friday slate, just want to remind you guys, go ahead and like this video, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell too, so that you always know when we're going live. You guys know what to do. And if you guys want to give me a follow on Twitter at Draftaholic, that's always much appreciated as well. Also want to give a huge shout out to our daily presenting sponsor, PrizePicks. When you sign up over at PrizePicks, make sure to use promo code Awesemo to get up to a $100 first match deposit bonus, so you can start playing all their daily prop-based contests. You can mix and match sports and make cross-sport entries. And remember, a 3-player flex play, all you need is 2 out of 3 right. You're getting 1.25x your money. If you get all 3 right, it's 2.25x your money. Play all 3 in a power play, get all 3 right. Now you're talking 5x your entry fee. Easy as that, and truly the best place to play daily prop-based contests. Okay, guys, let's get into my number 1 play on PrizePicks for this Friday. And my number 1 play on PrizePicks today is Desmond Bane over 4.0 rebounds. Would I like this to be 3.5? Absolutely, but 4.0 is still a smash over for me. If you look at the series stats, I get why you'd be a little concerned. 23.6 points, that's pretty solid, but just 3.8 rebounds per game under this 4.0 line. He's at the over in just 20%, 1 out of 5 of the games so far this series. But if you look at the games since the beginning of March, he's at the over in just about half, so that's looking a little bit better there. And then you look at the playing time of late. Bane played 45 minutes in that thrilling last-second win in Game 5, and he's now hit 35-plus minutes in 3 of 5 games and 40-plus in 2 of 5 games. Minnesota was up and down all over the place in defensive rating at one point in one of the 10-game stretches leading up to the end of the season. They were number 1 in defensive rating, but in the final 10 games of the regular season, they finished 27th in defensive rating and 21st in net rating. Then when you look at the projections for Bane, especially from a playing time standpoint, we got him right around 38.5 minutes, 19.8 points, and 6.2 rebounds right now, well over that 4.0 line. In a ridiculous 85% of our latest simulations, Desmond Bane's going over this 4.0 rebound line. And that is going to do it for my top 3 plays on PrizePicks for this Friday one-game slate. To recap, Ja Morant over 25.5 points, D'Angelo Russell over 14.5 points, and Desmond Bane over 4.0 rebounds. Remember to use promo code Awesemo when you sign up for PrizePicks to get up to a $100 first match deposit bonus. Mix and match those cross-sport entries. Download it in the App Store or Google Play, or play over on PrizePicks.com. We got you covered with all the news and coverage leading up to tip-off tonight and every single night throughout the NBA playoffs. Until next time, I'm Matt Savoca from Awesemo.com. We'll see you guys later.